Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how I made this pumpkin Halloween decoration just out of a single pallet board. So I wanted to make this project out of one pallet board. I have some of these thick boards here from a pallet. They're quite rough, so there's not much else I can do with them. If you'd like to know the dimensions of this project, they're on the screen now, so you can pause it if you want to check that out. I started off by measuring up all the different sections that I'll need. So I'll need 3 sections for the 3 pumpkin pieces and then 1 section for the base. And I had just a bit left over as an offcut. Then I could start cutting out these pieces on the miter saw. So now I'll have my 4 pieces. I could start making some markings because I want to add a sort of stalk at the top of the pumpkin head. So I'm just measuring down about 7 centimeters or so, then finding the center point, and then I can start to draw out the rough shape of the stalk at the top of the pumpkin head. Then I needed to fill in some holes because these pallets had quite a few holes in them from the nails. Now I wanted to add a slight round over to the base and all of the pumpkin head as well, and this will just prevent splintering and make sanding easier later on. Then I could start to cut out the tops with the jigsaw. And again give these a rounding over too. Now I gave everything a sanding down with an 80 grit sandpaper, going over all the edges to make everything nice and smooth. Then I positioned the pumpkins where I wanted them, and I could then draw around them, and this would make it easier for me to drill some pilot holes. I'm going to add 2 pilot holes for 2 screws in each area for each pumpkin. Then I watered down some PVA glue and covered all the pieces in this watered down PVA, and that will help to seal the wood, making it easier to paint later on. So for the pumpkins, I'm going to paint these orange. All the paints that I'm using here are water-based acrylic paints In total I gave 2 coats here of orange. And then for the base I mixed up some purple paint. I thought that would look good. And I added some purple glitter paint over the top. Now for the stalks, I'll be painting these green. And again giving 2 coats. And then adding a layer of green glitter paint. Now time to draw the designs, the faces on these pumpkins. So I've got a marker pen here and I'm just roughly drawing out the shapes, and then later on I can paint these shapes in. Now for some black paint to fill in those shapes. Now for the feet, I've got these black screw caps that I'm going to use with some small screws and just screw them directly into the base, and this will help to lift the base off whatever surface it goes on. Not necessary, but I've got loads of these black caps lying around. And now to connect these to the base, I've got these self-tapping screws, and I'm just going to add a line of glue on each before I screw them to the base. This part was quite awkward, but with the impact driver it wasn't too bad. And that was the project complete. Okay, so that is about it for this video. I think it turned out great, considering it is just one piece of rough pallet board and some paint and some screws, and it costs practically nothing to make. So if you've got some rough wood lying around this Halloween, why not make yourself a decoration such as this one? So if you did find this video fun and useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. Happy Halloween, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.